I don't want to like be all up on it,
You don't have to be all up on it. You don't have to be all up on it.
All up.
Welcome to another episode of Fresh Off the Dome. We're here with Chango Bling and Amanda Choppa. Holla at your girl.
Don't use my last name.
Why? Oh, you worry that people will stalk you? What's your Instagram? Throw it out there.
I don't even know my Instagram. It's
Do you really know?
Choppa, Amanda, and some underscore. I don't know.
No. Chang, what's yours again? Chango Bling?
Yeah, Chango Bling.
So,
What's up, man?
how's everyone's week been going? Anyone have anything weird happen?
Great week. The week just started. I feel like we're on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
it's
Tuesday.
week
Seems
started.
like a long week.
Yeah, it
Already.
has seemed like... Oh, I think it's because everyone's going back to school. Traffic has been a mother.
Traffic's been bad for you?
Yeah, dude.
How bad?
I don't know. It usually takes me 30 minutes. It's been taking me like 40.
That is bad.
Where do you work? Like, location?
I work in Deer Park.
Oh, where do you live? Oh, I know where you live. That's far.
Yeah, but it's going against traffic, right? Or
Oh.
like, because I
It's
feel
Katy,
like
right?
everybody
You're
comes
Katy?
into the city to work, and then, right? Because I'm leaving the city, so like I'm going away from the city, and yeah. Did you say Katy?
Is that where Deer Park is?
Nah, dog.
Where is
Katie's, Katie's the other way, right?
Yeah,
Deer Park
Katie's
is like
Katie's up I-10.
Deer Park's going
Wait.
towards like the
Galveston?
ocean. Yeah,
Yeah,
going towards
towards
Galveston.
Galveston.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How long you live in Houston?
Forever, but I don't drive anywhere over 30 minutes.
s-
If I do that, if I'm going anywhere over 30 minutes, somebody's driving for me.
Gotcha.
That's a smart plan. Yeah, so traffic's been bad, but it's usually worse on the way back for me. There's not that bad usually, because I'm going against traffic the whole time.
If you could go back to any grade in high school, which would you go to grade? Mine would be probably senior year of high school because I didn't do shit.
Senior year was the best. Like, if I could pick a life or like a time in life to stay in, it would be senior year. I had the best high school experience.
Did you really?
Yeah, I feel bad for people who had like a shitty high school experience. I loved high school.
So you're one of those people that peaked early,
What do you mean?
like peaked in high school. You just like that was like your peak.
Oh, no, so yeah, my life is so shitty now.
I didn't say that. I was just,
No,
What
I
made
mean,
high school so great?
Maybe
I
you
I
just,
just had
like-
fun because I didn't have to worry about obviously no responsibilities
And you could drive.
and you could drive. Yeah, that's true.
so I didn't drive in high school. I got a car, but I didn't drive. I was scared.
Okay. I feel like everybody had like a mixed emotions. Like you never had a bad experience in high school. Dang.
You know what's
No.
weird?
That's
I
kinda
think
tight.
Dave did it right. Dude, he had a minivan. Remember Dave used to cruise that minivan sometimes?
Yeah, I
Dude,
remember,
how
yeah.
hilarious was that? I
mean-
wish I would have had one in high school.
Minivan.
Yeah.
It was funny
It
because
was-
it was like high school.
It was like a bus, and he would just everyone would just pile it in, and like sometimes he would take out the seats and just put like bean bags in the
Oh,
back.
Cool.
So we'd just have like 8 people just chilling in the back of this minivan, and guess what's not getting pulled over by cops at 2 in the morning? Minivan.
True. Was it like a rapey van?
It was like,
a,
no, it was a soccer mom van, like one
Soccer
of the
mom
soccer
van,
mom
yeah.
van.
Like it
Yeah,
was
for
his
sure.
mom's, but he borrowed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. I think they got rid of it. I don't think they have it anymore.
I
Yeah.
vow to never drive a van. I don't care how many children I have.
Yeah, I don't understand why people do that. You get an SUV, like
yes, I
like
will
a human
drive
being.
a Tahoe all day, but not a
Yeah.
van.
Yeah.
Just agreeable.
Right?
It's not a bad decision.
Like my brother had an ex-girlfriend, and I don't know, he was having trouble with his car, and she had like a shitty car, so he didn't want to drive hers, and her family had a van.
A lot of
And
people
my
have vans.
no, but my friend at the time, like I guess for some reason they were driving in his van to like come hang out with my friend and I, and it just was so funny, like watching my brother drive a
Driving in.
van, and like we gave him so much shit, and I knew he was embarrassed.
Dude, it kind of fits your brother.
he fuck off. My brother is not a van guy.
All right.
Um,
My brother's not a van guy.
no,
Not a lot of
he
guys
was
are
like
van
so
guys.
Nah,
embarrassed.
yeah, you gotta be a certain type of guy.
gotta be-
You gotta have a dad,
like a dad.
dad bod to have,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
I think David actually liked it.
Dude, I do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He also drove that old Oldsmobile or whatever the hell.
Bro,
he
that
had.
was the only car he could drive.
I got
Literally
you. I'm not
down
kidding.
Red
Dude,
Bluff.
I used to get a shitty
100 miles an hour with his leg out the window. That's the only car you could do that in, really. And they'll be like, you know what? I'm not going to pull that guy over.
Yeah.
He's not going anywhere fast, even though it's going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's just a good car.
His leg out the window.
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
Senior year in high school, I used to have so many tickets. Oh my god!
For having your leg out the window?
No, not for having my leg.
Oh.
I was just like one of those stupid people that thought it was cool to drive fast. Always.
You're a pretty sick car.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have that in high school. In high school, I had a shitty '81 C10 pickup.
Oh.
Without
You know
any
what that
AC,
is?
without any AC in Houston, you would it is literally an oven in summertime. You'd be just. I remember one time I took a date. Oh man, I feel so bad. This girl.
Is that car still alive?
Oh my
Is
god.
that car still alive in 2018?
R.I.P. Man, I don't know where that thing is.
It's
Dude, I miss it.
It's
Dude.
scrap
It
for
was-
parts.
Probably,
It's a
man.
parts guy.
I mean, it was a cool car, but it. I don't know. Yeah. it
Well,
just
anyways,
wasn't
yeah,
at
it
the
was
time.
just your first car, your first love essentially. But
You don't know where that cat's been, and yet you have it on my couch.
I do know where it's been. It's been in here.
Chang, how do you feel about cats?
it's our couch.
That's true.
Kitty's couch.
That's true. How do you feel about cats, Chang?
Love the cats.
That's a alley cat that likes to come and chill and hang out.
Yeah,
we still yet to call him to give him a name.
You got him
Well,
set
see-
up with like a water bottle and stuff.
It had a
outside.
name, but then we realized it was a girl.
What was your name that you gave it?
I remember it was Dimitri, but then it was a girl and it was Demetria, but then I didn't like it, so I've just been calling her Kitty.
Okay, well, it's not. Yeah, Kitty is that?
Kitty, the real original. I'm not gonna call it Kitty.
No,
I'd just
man,
rather call it
it's-
nothing than call it Kitty. I feel like Kitty's an insult. What would you like if I just
She
called you
literally
girl?
come up with the name right now. It's literally it's been over here like the past 3 months.
I'll tell you what.
It's been over here for the whole.
I'm gonna put
summer.
up Instagram. First person to comment with a good name on Instagram.
Oh, dude, this kitty's gonna die with no name.
They didn't even see the cat. You have to see
Dude, don't say that, dude.
I mean,
Don't worry. First person that comes up with a good name on Instagram, the name that I like.
dude, some dude's gonna make a pussy joke and then you're gonna be
Yeah,
like, "Oh, you
that's
gotta
true.
shut this shit
That's
down."
a good call. You're gonna have to. Are you? Can you hear yourself in that?
Well, I'm the one with the
Okay,
headphones,
it's true.
so I mean,
As long as you can do that.
yeah.
Anyways, so we were watching that show Afflicted, and it's hard to tell which one of these diagnoses is in your brain and which ones are actual true. Because Amanda here is a hypochondriac.
Wait, start from the top though. I was thinking like the show is a reality TV show.
It is a reality
so
TV show.
it's like a fiction.
It's like a-
No, it's a real TV. It's a documentary.
Or
I'm
is it
saying
non-fiction? I get that confused.
non-fiction.
It's based on a real person's life with no artificial
multiple
light.
people's
It's
lives
their actual lives.
Correct.
Yeah.
with
So-
multiple afflictions of different kinds.
So going back to your hypochondriac, I don't know what that means.
Their hypochondriac means someone that thinks they have an illness when they don't, or is
Are you comfortable with him? Oh, he's just.
Oh, no.
I'm not
he's
saying-
Just shitting on you at this point?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm not saying okay. It doesn't have to be like a serious thing. It's like someone that thinks
But
they
that's,
have, you
that's
know,
not.
like
Is that an
asthma.
actual like? That's not actual illness. It's like a disorder, probably.
Hypochondria is a disorder of the brain, or not
Do you-
even a
Look it
disorder of the
up.
brain.
Do you
know-
have the
is-
computer
Yeah.
right
Do you
there?
know the differences between a disorder and an illness?
No, I do not.
So
No, I do not.
I think an illness is something that you cannot. It's shitty to say. Like control. I mean, it's just something that is. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? What's the difference between an illness and a disorder?
You
It's-
guess while Chang looks it
A
up.
disorder-
And I think a disorder
well,
is
no,
a
I mean,
mental
I could
thing.
definitely
A
look
mental
it up.
disorder, right? I think it's a neurological disorder.
an illness,
And an
it
illness
could
is
be a
a phys-
disease,
is a
and
physical.
a disorder is something that can be treated. I don't really know, honestly. I feel like I should know this. I took so many science classes.
I feel like we should know this.
I feel like it's very easy, like one of those things that's so easy that you
I
just
want to
can't-
say like an illness is like bacterial, but there's illnesses are not bacterial.
just search illness and then
I don't know. Anyways,
yeah,
it's interesting to watch because
Yeah, just go
It's
through.
just like-
just tell me what it is. Show me what
the hardest
show
part.
is about.
Well, I'll take it for example. There's a lady in there. You watch Better Call Saul?
No.
Okay.
But I know what that is.
Jesus. Okay, and Better Call Saul.
Don't act like that's Breaking Bad.
It is. I mean, it's up there. It's a good show.
Oh
You're
yeah, a
right.
I've
spin
never
off
heard
of
of that
Breaking Bad
show.
is like Breaking Bad since when?
Better-
When has a
okay.
spin off of
Did you
any
watch-
show been
did-
like the show?
Did you watch Breaking Bad?
I've like seen it,
The
but
lawyer.
Oh, my-
the lawyer. Jesus.
We might have to ask you to leave.
You're right.
I
you
guess
shouldn't
get the
have.
fuck
No,
out of
listen.
here.
Ask there. Why do all girls think that?
no,
like-
I know it's a good show. But what would happen is I would watch it with my brother whenever he watched it, so I didn't ever start it from the beginning. So I would always like just.
Okay.
So I
you
don't
just
even
got bits
know.
and pieces of it.
Yeah, so I know how
But
it
you
ends.
didn't think it
and
was a
all
good
that.
enough show? It's like
No, it was a
jeez.
really good show, but I just watched it.
Wait,
in
you
bits and
watched
pieces.
the end without watching every
I'm-
episode.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
That's
Well,
happened to me before.
So I
But
just.
Really?
it's a good show. You should definitely try to
Anyways,
go
the
back
lawyer.
to-
Back
The
to my
lawyer-
original point before we got that. The lawyer in that has a spin-off show called Better Call Sal. And
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. And in the episode, his brother suffers from a disease that the lady in the
Electromagnetic,
the
whatever.
electromagnetic. Yeah, he claims he has it in Better Call Saul, but I'm pretty sure in Better Call Saul they go through a scenario where they prove that it's just a mental thing. And so that's why, it's hard to believe because but I bet you that's got to be the most frustrating thing at all is when you say that you have a disease, but if no one believes you, that's got to be far almost as bad as the disease itself.
I agree.
But like the other guy, there's another guy who like started having these.
He had something called ME, and it like translated to chronic fatigue syndrome or something like
Yeah.
that. But then after watching the show further, it talked about him experiencing a traumatic event where he was in a car accident and killed someone, and then his symptoms happened after that. And so apparently there's been some research that there's like a link between
trauma.
and chronic fatigue syndrome.
Right.
So it's
That's true.
interesting.
And so
It's definitely very believable.
Spoiler alert: the trauma in the episode that happened is that he got in a car crash and on his way to college and hit someone and killed and they died, and they're thinking that it was that scenario that triggered his physical illness, that it's just a mental thing. But it's just like it's one of those things where I'm sure some of these people really are legit sick, but everyone of course would think like, is it a mental thing? Is it when you can't tell, the doctors can't find anything physically wrong with them. They're trying to diagnose it always, but they can't. They're like seeing specialists and stuff like that. So
Well, some of them do have physical like things that you can see that are wrong with them.
which one?
The guy who has chronic fatigue, he like couldn't get out of bed. He couldn't talk.
That's not a physical thing. It's just
It is when you can't
Yeah.
use your vocal cords to speak, or you
Yeah.
can't get out of bed. That's physical.
You think that's a
You're
mental thing?
Using your
that's what
body,
I'm saying. No. I meant like physical, like a physical, like
as in you could see.
yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's like voice cords don't work, it's not like he's not trying not to speak.
Right, but I mean, you don't know because you could say like, oh, he's just whispering. I don't know. It's a really interesting show.
Yeah.
Regardless, and it makes you think like, oh, I'm glad to have my body that it does work.
For sure.
And it makes you appreciate the little things. Like the dude didn't leave his house for like 6 weeks.
No, for 3 years he didn't get out of his bedroom,
What?
Yeah, just laid in bed.
and he lives in like wherever he lives. It's like really beautiful, and like a lot of scenery.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy.
So it makes you just wonder, like, what would your life be like? We were talking about this earlier, actually. Like, do you want the because you heard about that soccer player that woke up from that coma, right?
Did not.
There was a soccer player this week that was in a coma for a year and woke up.
Just woke up.
Yeah, just woke up, and he's been like,
He's been in coma for a year.
yeah, and he's been communicating with his like, he's obviously not all there yet, but he's been communicating with his like eyes and like motions to his family. So I was like thinking to myself, I was like, damn, would I want to be in a coma for a year, or would I rather my family just pull the plug?
Man. Yeah. He used to play for Ajax.
What's his name?
It's hard to pronounce. It's Abdelhek Nori.
Yeah, read the headline.
Wakes from coma and can communicate through gestures after suffering brain damage following pitch collapse. Wow, man. He
Yeah.
collapsed on the pitch.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
And then
So he's been in a coma for a year, and then woke up all of a sudden.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I
like-
think if someone has like chances or what is it? They have obvious improvements,
Yeah.
then okay, just see what happens. But if they're not making any improvements, then just pull the cord.
Would you pull the cord on this guy?
No, because it's apparent that
No,
he's
he was in a coma for a year.
Yeah, but clearly he had some kind of
No,
improvement.
he just woke up today, a year later. He was not awake a year ago for a year. He was
Wow.
he was asleep for a year.
I'm like a numbers kind of person, so I think maybe I would be
You're
like,
cut off as a year.
yeah, I would be like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a year.
No, but she's actually right. So I'm not gonna name a doctor. I don't know many doctors, so you can assume which guy I'm talking about that's given this. But he strongly feels that because I mean he's seen.
Oh, are you talking about a
People-
doctor that we both know?
Yeah, he's seen people that because he's
Right.
actually in it.
Right.
Like he's seen people that are on machines, and it sucks because dude, this is something that he's really passionate about. He's like, look, man,
You see
like
what
I
dudes
try
do?
to tell their families, like, look, even if he gets out of this situation,
He's not gonna be this.
He's
the
not.
guy,
Yeah,
the guy
you
knew,
won't
the guy
even.
you knew is gone.
But people still cling on to that hope. But I don't know. It's something about like the human nature, to
Right.
wanna do that. So it's not. There's
It's
that
lo-
aspect
love,
of it.
It's love. It's love. It's
And
the
you
memory,
won't.
right.
Yeah. I mean, but is it really though? Because you know that
Yeah.
at the same time, the doctor is literally telling you all the physical
It's true.
side effects
Yeah.
of something that cannot be reversed. Essentially,
It's just like dealing with death, though. Some people just don't want to let go.
Yeah, but there's so many cases. Well, not so many, but there's rare cases where like the doctor is saying like this is not. There's no way they're coming out of this, and then they end up. There's so it's
See,
like
I don't think there's that many. I just think you always are going to hear about the outliers. You're always
Well-
going to hear about the guy that wakes up. You're never going to hear about the 10 people that didn't wake up.
right.
You know?
But I think as if any of us were in that situation, we would kind of be like, well, man, what if we pull the plug? That's just something that you're gonna have, like you're gonna have to weigh.
The guy that we're talking about, like I said, he just woke up and he's not. The only way he's able to communicate is with his eyes and gestures. So who knows if
He might improve.
he'll even be able to. Yeah, but I mean,
oh yeah, for sure. It's like the base of the brain is mostly damaged and is not functioning. Cannot walk anymore, cannot talk. He does not recognize us, does not know where we are, does not feel anything, does not hear anything.
You don't want that. You don't want
Yeah.
that life. You want to see I've had an experience.
That's crazy, man.
Where
That stuff can happen.
I think it takes a bigger toll on the family to see their loved one in that state
This dude collapsed in a friendly.
than it is going to.
I wonder why
see-
this isn't like bigger news.
Then
That's
you
nuts.
almost wish they would have gone right away than to see the family have to deal with.
Right.
It's almost like draws out the pain longer rather than just you wish that you could have just said your goodbyes and that'd be it. I don't know.
It's sad
That's the way
shit.
I feel about it. I don't know. So if
Sad
anything happens to me,
shit.
Chang's already got my back. He knows what's up.
Oh yeah, I took that video, so we'll figure it out.
Also, did you know that in China, dude? I heard that's a big thing in China that if a family member does die, they have to like take them away because a lot of times the family will attack the doctors and blame the doctors for not saving their. I heard that's a big
Never
deal.
heard that.
I think that's anywhere. I think a lot of the doctors get blame for like their loved ones not
How
making
dumb is
it or
that? How
whatever.
dumb is that though?
Well, it is dumb, but
What if
When
you
people are
What
die?
is it about
angry.
human nature? That just
What if
wants-
you die from natural causes?
That's what I'm saying. What about that's what I'm saying.
But that remember that Houston cardiologist got popped.
They would
got
figure out what
killed.
happened, dude. He was a Hillary Clinton donor. That's my theory on that one.
Dude, they figured out what happened for
Yeah,
sure.
they
It was
figure out-
exactly like what his name told us.
No, I know, but they never catch the guy. I know what happened.
Yeah, they caught the dude for sure.
Yeah. They caught him?
Yeah.
How'd they catch him?
Had some sketches, got the CCTV going.
are y'all talking about the doctor that was shot by the
Yes,
person?
that's what we're talking about.
So a small world. My boss's mom, that was like her cardiologist, and so they like know him on like on a personal level, and y'all know the story behind it, right? I was like halfway.
Well, you could go ahead and recap it for people that don't know.
Well, no, isn't it that like a year
No,
ago
yeah, I
or something.
Yeah, tell us. I don't.
I know about it, but
I don't know.
Well, no, I'm asking. Like a year ago, this guy's mom didn't make it or something, and so he was like seeking revenge and killed the doctor. Right? That's the
is
story.
that what happened?
Correct.
I think so.
All I knew was that the doctor was riding his bike to work one day, and then someone came up and shot him,
No.
execution style.
There's
Yeah.
a reason why he killed him.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She just gave you the
Do
first
they know
part
that?
of it.
Okay, so they caught the guy, and they know that to be the fact.
Yeah,
so-
100%.
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you blame like? Isn't that just like a stupid person? Like you think the doctor didn't do everything he could to save your? What do you?
I don't know, man.
You never made a mistake in your life. You know, you never tried your hardest and failed at something. I mean, there's some things that are out of your control, especially death. No one can control death.
go ask your other buddy to get on this, and maybe he'll tell you about it.
What other buddy?
Oh, you know. He has the same letter as your first name.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think you ever know that position till you're in it, you know? Like,
Right. I
it's just
also
shitty.
No, I would think I would be.
You
I'd-
like
I
to
would
think
be
you're
well-
yeah,
well enough
positive and
grounded to
understandable.
understand
yeah,
that-
you hope so.
I can't. Everyone dies, dude. That's
yeah,
what I understand.
not everybody
everyone,
thinks the way that you
I
think,
know, but,
though.
like,
Like, he was probably
What about
mourning.
the circumstance of what happened, right? Timing matters a lot. Circumstance, you know.
Some
I don't
people lose it. Like, when they lose a family member, they, like, lose their mind. So maybe he
Yeah.
thought the pain
But it was a
that-
year later, you said, right?
So maybe he's like, the pain that the loss of my mother, I want this person's family to feel the way that I feel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not everybody thinks logically.
And when they're in anger, when they're acting in anger,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
crime of passion. So I think that's.
I can't believe they caught him though. That's impressive that they caught him because he had on. There was no one in the area. Like, I wonder how they
He may
did.
have just turned himself in.
Didn't they think he was homeless or something? Or is he homeless?
Let me
If he was
see.
homeless, where did he get a gun?
I don't know, Jonathan. People steal.
Hmm. Anyways, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was sad, interesting, but yeah, sad and interesting. That's like
Yeah,
that's
we've been talking
people-
about people dying and
That's
diseases.
like 3 dead
since we-
people right there.
Yeah, we've been talking about dying and diseases since we
That is sad.
started this episode. I think it has something to do with Amanda being on it.
No, man, that dude just made a poor decision.
Anything positive happened this week?
I haven't been reading. I just read sports news.
What's this movie about that you want to see? What's that? What's it
Oh,
about?
Crazy Asians.
Oh yeah.
See?
What's that about? I haven't even heard of this. How do I? What is
It's
it?
about like this famous. I don't know if he's I think he's a prince, right? Or he's very wealthy.
You talking about like in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the title of the movie is called Crazy Rich
Asian.
Asians.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, is this with that dude from oh man, that guy, what's his name? The guy in Atlanta. I follow him on Instagram.
This dude was in Atlanta.
Yeah, the director of that movie, it's his first movie to direct. He was in shoot. I don't know. Yeah, he's in Atlanta. He's not Childish Gambino. He's like the third cast in Atlanta. Anyways, it's
The whole cast is Asian.
I heard it was a really good movie. I do want to see that.
Yeah.
I heard it was a really like interesting and unique movie. If it's the one I'm thinking of, go
Yeah.
through the what is the plot about though?
I'm pretty sure from what I've gathered, it's about this famous rich Asian man. I think he's a prince. I could be wrong. And then he meets this just regular Asian girl, and like the mom is like, "You're not good enough for my son," blah blah blah. So like the whole movie is spent the mom and daughter going back and forth, and her trying, and I don't know, something like that.
But it's like a rom-com, you know.
Mm.
So it's got a good storyline. The main thing is that like they're filming all Asians in it, so that's a big deal.
Why? Because Asians don't have screen
Well,
presence.
I don't think there's been like an all cast Asian movie
I don't
that
think
I've
there has
seen.
been.
It's the
Oh, don't name no karate movie, man.
Right.
That's the
no.
only
I was gonna
ones that
say
have
it's
been
the
that.
Medea of the Asian world. What was that
Yeah.
guy? What was that guy's name?
Tyler Perry.
It's the Tyler Perry of the Asian world.
I mean, I wish we had a Tyler Perry. We don't got a Tyler Perry. That's the
funny.
problem.
Just don't
Hey,
name
dude,
no karate
you know what the
movie.
funny thing is? Everyone always says Jackie Chan, but I heard, no offense, Jackie Chan, I heard that guy's a huge dick.
Yeah, so it's like
you
every
heard,
other
you
major
heard about his
American
relationship with his
actor.
son? Dude, he's an asshole. Him and his son don't get along, and his son says he's an asshole.
But that's messed up that he's the only Asian actor that you can name, though.
It's not true.
Lucy Liu.
I love me some Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu was, yeah, she was good.
What's she been up to in a minute? You know what I know Lucy Liu from? From that news they used to have at school. She used to do it. You know, they used to do in the morning. Y'all didn't do that. Okay,
I went to the same school as you, so I don't know.
In middle school, they used to have this like.
Y'all went to middle school together?
No.
Oh.
You went to a different middle school.
Yeah, we used to have like morning news, and I think it's called like News One or something, and it was displayed across a bunch of middle schools, and Lucy Liu used to do it.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I thought she was good looking back then.
Lucy was a big fan of mine. Yeah. Wait, what I said? I'm a big fan of.
She was a big fan of yours.
I should know who I am. She's
Yeah.
like 50. She's pushing 50 plus, right?
Lucy Liu?
Yeah, she's old.
Lucy.
She looks good for her age. I'll tell you that much.
I haven't seen her in any movie other than Charlie's Angels. So.
That's true.
I bet you they're gonna start making. They should start making more movies.
We were disrespecting her, man. She's 49. She's a young 49.
Have some respect.
Young and sprite.
Have some respect for my
Young
girl.
and
Lucy
what?
Liu.
I don't know.
Did you say Sprite?
Is she married? Or, is she's married or yeah? You did say Sprite. It's Sprite instead of Spry.
No kids came out of that, so that's good.
Is she married?
It doesn't say.
Hmm.
Does not say. I'm gonna check it out. What else you got?
Anyways, they should definitely start making more movies because I feel like obviously the Asian market's gonna be pretty big.
Mm-hmm. We've proven that regardless of how good or shitty the movie is.
Yeah, I know, right?
We'll go out there. Kind of like Black people for the Wakanda movie.
I didn't see that movie. Did y'all see it?
Which one?
I watched it. It was good.
Which one?
Wakanda.
Not
What was that
No,
about?
that's not the name of it. What's the name of it?
Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why did you call it Wakanda?
Because it's a
Well,
place in
it's
the
a
movie,
place
right?
in the
Or something like that.
The place that he's from is called Wakanda.
It was better than I thought it would be.
So you saw it?
I will do it this way. I haven't seen a superhero movie in a long time, and that was the first one. I like Water, the Aquaman. That looks like asshole shit, and I'm sure it's gonna make a whole bunch of like millions of dollars.
I never saw
Just
that.
because
I
of
saw the previews. It looks terrible.
the
Why are you
guy.
comparing to Aquaman?
Because I haven't seen. I don't watch superhero movies because I think they're all just money grabs now. You know how many times
you
are we
seen
gonna?
The Dark Knight?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a way better superhero movie. Is that not a superhero?
Yo,
movie?
it is, but okay, but that was like that's when they first started redoing all these remakes.
Spider-Man with Peter
Spider-Man's
Parker.
trash, except
Yeah.
for the first one.
The first
The
one.
first one
Like
was
in
sick.
2000. Yeah,
Okay, that's
the
what we're
only
saying.
one.
That was the
You
only
know how
one that
much
was
money
good.
that movie made? I'm gonna look it up right
That's
now.
what we're saying. That
They've
was,
made,
no,
like,
we're
3
saying, We're
others.
saying that's the
Yeah,
we're
but
talking
the
about three-
first one with
Yeah.
fucking Toby ass
Yeah.
Maguire.
Yes,
We agree.
that
That
one's
dude
good.
killed it.
Yeah,
He
we
did.
agree.
Killed it.
Yeah, we agree that one was good, but we're saying after that, the rest of them were bad.
I just named 3 movies. They're all great.
Yeah,
Dark
and I
Knight?
agree.
That's what we're saying. We're saying, but after that, they're pretty much all shitty.
Oh my. Dude,
Okay,
the Avengers were
Ant-Man,
awesome.
Ant-Man.
What are you
I
saying?
didn't watch the Avengers.
I didn't watch
Yeah,
it
I
either.
mean, you guys.
I watched the
missing
first
out.
Iron Man, the very first one I watched.
was
After
great.
After that,
It was great.
Yeah, the first one was great. After that, I mean, how many Iron Mans are there? Like 5?
I don't know. But
Oh, I didn't even watch one of those movies.
You didn't watch any of the Iron Man? You didn't watch the first one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I watched.
Did you watch the
first one.
Hulk?
Nope, didn't.
Did not watch the Hulk. Did you watch any of the X-Men's?
Nope.
Did you like Wonder Woman?
I watched that. I don't think it was. I think it was way too hyped up.
Yeah, I think so too.
People were, like,
right? People, I
excited
think they were
with
just
girl
excited
power.
about girl power. Yeah.
But
Superhero movies are good. Guardians of the Galaxy was good.
Guardians of the Galaxy was good.
Didn't see
That
that.
was Deadpool was good.
Yeah. So superhero movies are good. You just literally named like 6. Yeah, it's
No,
a positive
there's
number.
just-
It's
there's
gonna be a positive number.
the
There's
ra-
more good superhero movies that you've seen
no,
than
I think
shitty
that- No,
ones.
I disagree. I think the shitty ones far outnumber the good ones.
I think you're lying to yourself.
I don't think so too.
What's-
I haven't gone to see them.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't really like.
The last
superhero
Avengers
movies.
was really, really good.
What's your
really,
favorite
really good.
movie?
Like of all time?
Yes.
Holy. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. I give you a top 5. I mean,
Okay.
I like Snatch. Snatch was one of my most favorite
Yeah,
movies.
Snatch is a good one.
I don't know if I've
Snatch
seen
was
that.
one of
Oh
my
my
favorite
god, you
movies.
never seen Snatch?
You never seen
I feel like maybe
Snatch?
I've seen it, but I don't know. What's it like? Give me like a brief.
It's a British movie. They
Nope.
try to steal a diamond.
No, haven't seen it.
It's a good movie.
Who's the director?
Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. It's good too. It's same. It's like
Yeah,
the
but would
same.
you put that in top 5 though?
No.
Yeah. Well, what's a movie in your top 5 that all time. You could watch it again and again. Essentially, that's how I'm.
You know what I really like, and no one. I mean, I'm sure it's not like it didn't win any awards, and it's kind of stupid. I really enjoy The Big Short.
The Big Short, the one with Steve Carell.
Yes.
That's the movie you're gonna pick with you going to a top 5
All right,
of all time.
You're right. Not top 5. All right,
Like,
my bad. I just
if the
really
war
like that. I just
ended
want
and
to
you
put
got
that.
5
You're
cassette tapes.
You're right. All right. It's not my top 5, but I really enjoy that movie, and
But
I don't
there
think
was
it never
like-
gets any credit.
Dude, there literally is like 5
Yeah, I
all-star
know, all right.
actors in there,
Yeah,
probably,
yeah,
or
yeah.
5 Hall of Fame actors.
Right, I just really like
Right?
Ryan Reynolds.
Christian Bale's in there.
Yeah,
I never
Ryan
saw
Reynolds
the
in
movie.
it. No, not Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Gosling.
Gosling's in there. Yeah,
Is
you
that
like
the
you like
one
Gosling.
where
I like
he
Gosling.
has like little fake? No, what is the one where Steve Carell has those little fake like mice, and he brings them to a dinner, and it's like he's really like socially awkward. What movie is that?
What?
That's like all his movies,
are
man.
you
He's socially
talking
awkward
about?
and like all
A
No.
movie where
movies.
Steve Carell brings mice.
You're gonna make me choke. No, he like wants to be friends with this guy, and he goes to his dinner, and he has like these. He taxidermies like these mice that he finds, and he like
I don't
plays
know.
with them.
I don't know what movie you're talking about, but I'm glad I've never seen it
I can't remember what
because
movie
it sounds
is.
terrible.
It's with that guy from The Hangover too, Zach Galifian, whatever.
Zach Galifianakis.
And he like ends up hooking up with his wife. I really can't remember what movie it is.
Wait, who's the actor in it though?
Oh, I know what movie you're talking about with Ryan Gosling's in it too, and he tries to teach him to be cool. I think it's called Be Cool. No, that's not. No, that's the.
And he also ends up like staying at this guy's house and like overstays his welcome, and it's just really weird. I can't remember what movie it is though.
Gosling's in it?
I don't know. I think Jonathan's making that up.
I think you've got the wrong movie.
I just know he plays with these mice, and it's really weird at a dinner party.
Steve Carell.
Can we get back to the topic though? Top 5. I'm trying to think of a movie that no one probably knows about that I really enjoy.
Wait, what did you just say earlier? That was fucking awful.
Big Short?
Big-
I don't
Big
even know what
Short.
movie
Yeah,
that is.
Big Short is fucking terrible. I never even saw that.
You never even saw that?
a garbage
Dude, it's
movie.
it's a good movie. I like rom-coms, so I would have to think like a good rom-com.
Crazy Stupid Love, man.
That's an old one.
That may
Remind me
be,
what that one's
may be
about?
my most favorite rom-com
Crazy, what's that about?
besides Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh my
it's
God, I
about
love
Ryan
that
Gosling.
one.
Sweet Home Alabama is freaking solid.
It
That was
is.
when Reese
There's, like-
Witherspoon was killing it.
Yeah, I love. Have you seen that movie?
Which one?
Sweet Home Alabama. It's like they're like kids, and it's really cute because he's like.
The actor isn't very
What?
well known, which is weird. But
Yeah.
you know Reese Witherspoon, obviously.
No, I thought what's his name was in that. The dude from Austin.
No.
What was his name? The dude in
Anyway, Sweet Home Alabama is a really, really good loving
what
story.
is his name?
because
The
Yeah.
dude, the blonde dude from Austin, that's in everything.
Patrick Dempsey's in it. You know who
How to Lose a
Patrick
Guy in
Dempsey
10 Days?
is.
He's in that.
What's his name? He went to UT.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. What is his name?
Matthew
McConaughey.
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 Matthew
yeah.
McConaughey is in Sweet Home Alabama.
No, he's not.
I think I don't
Yeah,
know.
he is.
Honestly,
He's the guy in there. What are you talking
Absolutely
about?
not.
Look it up right now. You're absolutely wrong on this
I'm
one.
looking up right now. Matthew McConaughey's not in this movie.
Oh, wow. I thought it
It's
was.
a cute movie.
This movie's really good. I liked it a
I'll
lot.
have
The
to watch it. I'll
storyline
have
was
to watch
great.
it.
It's like
You
this
didn't say
guy,
good.
and he like goes back, and his wife wouldn't sign the divorce papers. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
it's
right.
fucking dope. It's a great movie.
Remember that's when divorce was a big thing? I wonder what the divorce rate has gone down since, I remember it was like big when we were younger, and then I feel like it's gone
It's
down.
like
I just
no,
think
it's like
people-
50%.
It's still 50% right now?
I'm sure. I'm almost 100% sure.
We were talking about like someone's parents have been married for like 20 years and they're just now getting divorced, and people were like, if you're married for that long, what's the point of
Just
just
die
die together? You can't put up with someone's shit. You put up with 20 years already. It's like waiting to get your pension. At that point, you might as well just call it a day. What else? What are you gonna go dating at 50?
Right.
At 62? You gonna go? What are you gonna go get on Tinder? Get the fuck out of here.
That's true. I'm sure they thought about that. Maybe the life was just shitty enough that they.
Yeah. You must
One
really.
out.
I mean, that's a new level of hate, though.
Hey man.
I don't know. Maybe trying to find some happiness. I guess. I don't know because I've never been there.
Breaking up sucks.
I don't know. Breaking up does suck.
Yep.
Any situation with the company, that sucks.
I have a question for you, Ching.
What's up, man?
Jonathan and I talk about it a lot. Like, have you ever been like stupid over a girl, or like, as in like, he claims he's only done it in high school and not in his like adult life, but like we're just like dumb and do dumb things, and like maybe they don't treat you so good, but like you just like either think they're so hot or you like really like them, so you just like are dumb over them.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, for sure.
He claims he's only done it once,
You've done
and then
that
he was
before,
in high school.
dude? I've done that. I did for sure did that in high school. But looking back, if someone's like, if I like someone and they're like, oh, I really want to go, you know, be single and go on a trip to Cancun, I was like, all right, we'll go. I'm not gonna be waiting for you when you know, or like, you know,
I don't
something like
understand
that.
your question.
I don't have any feelings. If someone wanted to leave and was like, hey, I want to date other people, I'd be like, all right, that's cool. Because I don't want to be with someone that doesn't want to be with me. So what am I going to be upset about?
Which
It's
I
true.
100% agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like if you like somebody, it's just like, well, it's I don't want to be with you because you don't want to be with me, but it still like sucks.
Yeah, still sucks.
But I
That is
also
Yeah, but I'm not going to like cry about it. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not going to suck, but I'm not going to be like real upset about it.
But it's gonna make you feel bad.
it's gonna be like, damn, like what's
If
wrong
I,
with me?
okay, obviously time is going to be a factor. You know, you're dating someone 2 years and then they break up. Yeah, you can go ahead and be upset. But you're dating someone 6 months, who gives a fuck?
Depends on the relationship, though, right?
I don't think so, man. I don't think there's any person.
Yeah, time does play out.
Time play has a big part of it, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't know. You can have a pretty solid relationship.
Wait, who is this girl that you,
We're dumb
yeah,
over.
who you, what did
No,
you
I'm
do?
not.
No, okay, don't tell me who it was. Tell me about what you did that was dumb. What were you like, were you looking back, you're like, yeah, that was fucking stupid. Like, what'd you do? And you're like, why'd I put up with that? Or why'd I do that?
You probably just gave more than you received, right? That's
Yeah,
shitty,
yeah,
but that's
yeah.
how it really sounds. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
what it is.
yeah, man. It's like 69, but it's not really. It's like 68. I owe you one, kind of.
Good analogy.
When you...
I like it.
That's why I go with 68 now. It's like, I owe you one.
Ah! Wait, that's...
That's a good one.
That's a good, no,
That's
that's,
very
that's,
good.
that's a good analogy. I feel like we should end on that note. No.
I owe you
Wait.
one.
Hey, don't steal that.
When you give more than you get. Yeah, but don't, what
Yeah,
is
it's
it? What
gotta-
is it? What is it about
It's
the
gotta
moment?
be equal.
Yeah, that's
It's
when
gotta
you're.
be equal.
That's
I
when
think-
you're
I
so.
think everybody knows it, right? They know it, but
Right,
they
but
hope
you
the other
are willing to
person,
look past it
like-
'cause you like them so
yeah,
much.
Yeah, and like you hope like the other person comes around or like whatever you think it is, but like at the end of the day, you can't. You know that strategy is not gonna lead to anything.
But
great.
you still do it. But that's what
Well,
I'm saying.
yeah,
What is
because
it about
it's
the
just
humans been doing this since the beginning of time? That's what I hate
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it. Like,
it's just-
why?
But that's what I think is really awesome with human interaction, or like that's what's awesome with us humans in general, because it's like you can literally feel something about somebody without even saying something, or just by looking at them.
That's true. That's true.
And that's the power of like, I don't know, whatever you call it. It's like unexplainable, you know.
Right.
That's just what it is. I think it's inherent in animals too, but we definitely express it, you know. I mean, it's just you can't. Yeah, you can control it for sure, but I mean, it's just part of nature, I think. But yeah, it makes you do dumb stuff.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about when you like you meet someone and maybe not even like attracted to, but you're just like, I really like vibe with this person.
Yeah,
that
and
is
like you're
weird-
saying, like it doesn't matter whether it's 6 months or like a long period of time. You feel like you connect with the person, and like that doesn't matter, you know.
Right.
But
What did you do that was stupid?
Let's not talk about me.
If anything, I was the one not. If anything, I was the one that was.
Right, I was the one
taking more.
playing.
Yeah, I was the one
Um,
taking more than I was giving. I was always. Yeah.
No, I like kind of like what he said, where you just are not, your efforts aren't being matched, but you're like, man, I really like you.
All right.
Kind of that. I think a lot of people do that in hopes of that other person eventually like matching your efforts.
But it's also got to be a respect for yourself kind of thing. Like, you don't have enough respect for yourself to think that you deserve for someone to like you back. You're gonna put up with their bullshit.
Yeah, but I think there's so many things that like factor in. Like
Yeah,
some
there is.
people just aren't compatible, but then like you want to be compatible with them, so you
Right.
just like keep
Right,
trying until
right.
you eventually realize like, what am I doing? I'm wasting
Yeah.
my time.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's a self-respect thing.
No, I think it's like you made it sound like very black and white, and I don't think that it is.
Like
I
you
agree.
care about the person too, you know. So you're looking like, you know, yeah, you're not only caring about yourself at the same time, right?
All right.
I don't know. Relationships are hard, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. That's true.
Not about
Relationships
it.
are hard. No one tell me. I don't claim to know anything about them, but I
Podcast
do
is
know
easy.
they are. Hey,
Relationships are
marriage after 20 years and getting divorced right there. That explains it. Hey, relationships are tough sometimes.
Dude, as
I
long as
know.
you don't do that, you're winning.
Right?
Yeah.
Winning.
All right. Well, I feel like we should end on that note. That was good.
Yeah.
I would like to hear that quote one more time.
Oh, no
Can you
quotes,
say
no
it to
quotes.
the camera.
I'm sure you guys can rewind it. Any listeners listening live right now could hear it.
All right.
We have any live listeners?
I don't know. No, we're definitely not. This is not
We
live.
are not
Why would
live.
how would we have live listeners? It's not live.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
You
Be
could have just
sh-
said that it was.
Be sure to check out the website Fresh Off the Dome. It is now up. We will have the iTunes version and the YouTube version of this. So check it out and share it with your friends.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. This should be up soon.
Real soon.
All right. Until next time, guys.
I don't know why, but this feels like summertime. Out late at night, with you standing by my side. Maybe it's the lights, or the warmth that your skin.